Hey everybody, Steve Strangio. Hey guys, it's Steve Strangio. Hey guys, Steve Strangio.
I destroyed him!
Check that out! Sweetest ass you'll never touch!
We're here with Doreen Appel, the owner of China Connection. Hey, tell us about the history of this dude. Honey, you've been losing too much weight. Time to work out.
Oh, I can squeeze those cheeks on the way up.
I'm squeezing my cheek.
Sam, after all these years, do you still love me?
Coming to you from the worldwide studios of Madhouse TV. Hey everybody, I'm Steve Strangio, and this is the Strangio Show. Yes, it's me. It's me with my own damn show, and I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time is what I'm saying. So a lot of people ask me what the show's really about. All right, guys, here's the deal. Here's what the show's really about. I have like a whole bunch of short films. I have like one-act plays. I have travel segments. I got videos. I got all this really cool stuff. And what I want to do, I want to share it with you. It's all about sharing. That's what I am. I'm a sharing kind of guy. So we're going to be watching a whole bunch of really cool stuff. I got a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. And each segment, there's going to be 4 segments. Count them 4. Can you count 4? I'm counting 4. There'll be 4 segments with lots of really cool stuff. The first segment, we got some plays. Second segment, we have a short film. Third segment, another film. Actually, the fourth segment, once again, third and fourth, is going to be, the fourth segment is going to be our travel show. It's going to be a really damn good time. So, enough my jibba jabba. Let's get started. You know, I wrote this play called My Date with a Zombie. It's been done so many times. And one time it was done at a place called End Times Productions. And End Times is located in New York City. I'm one of the playwrights in residence there. And I'm going to show you a couple of interviews up front, and then we're going to watch the play. It's a comedy horror play, My Date with a Zombie. First, what do you say we meet the actress who played Jen the Zombie Girl? Beautiful actress, her name is Victoria Clare. She inhabited this role and had a really, really great time with it. I shot some fan cam footage with my flip camera, and we got to hang out at a really cool place in New York City. This, ladies and gentlemen, Jen the Zombie Girl telling us about her character. This is Victoria Clare. Check it out. Hey, Lil. Hang in there. So we are hanging out with
Victoria Clare.
Now you are playing
Jen in My Date with a Zombie.
Nice. Jen the Zombie Girl. What do people need to know about Jen, and how are you going to approach the role?
I'd have to say that she is just a normal girl, like most of us, just looking for love. Which seems desperately hard to find nowadays.
What is it about the undead that makes it so sexy?
Forbidden fruit.
Yes. And how would you tell people looking forward for Valentine's Day to really learn something from My Date with a Zombie?
It just really takes a bite out of your heart, and you just need to go for it. And leave your brain behind, or have it ooze out, whichever happens first.
Fantastic. Well, looking forward to seeing it. We'll talk to you more, maybe in makeup later.
Yes, yes.
There we go. And she cute, Victoria Clare. She's a beautiful gal, and you're going to see her in just a few moments as Jen the Zombie Girl. It's kind of wacky, it's kind of zany, it's a good old time. Now, the man who directed this, man's name is Lil Vona. Interesting name, right? A very, very interesting man. This man has like a preternatural way of doing things, and he approached this in a really interesting way. I got a chance to talk to Lil about how he approached My Date with a Zombie and his views on the best way to present this play. Let's check out Lil. All right, so tell us your name and what you're doing.
My name is Lil Vona. I'm the Assistant Artistic Director of End Times Productions, which is what you see in front of you here.
Yeah, look at that, huh? Yeah.
tonight, I have directed Steve Strangio's masterwork, My Date with a Zombie.
What is it that drew you to that?
Say again?
What is it that drew you to this play?
Assignment. No. I saw the play done 3 times, every time bigger and bigger and bigger. And I said to myself, you know what I can do with this? I can make it small, and I can make it intimate. And I can make it right in front of the audience, and they're going to love it. And I'll give me the opportunity, so here I am.
Yes. And what is it about the characters that made it so interesting?
I think the most interesting thing is that it's sort of a fish out of water story, but condensed down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you've got the status quo being inverted, and then you've got our avatar, the person who represents us, being inundated with all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's great. The resolution is fantastic. Well, I don't want to give too much away.
Well, if you had to tell people what the play was about in like 1 or 2 sentences, what would you say?
I'd say the play is about realizing how to go with the flow while maintaining your own identity.
All right.
Yeah.
Director of My Date with a Zombie right here. Woo!
Have fun.
It will. There he goes, Leo Vona talking about My Date with a Zombie. So, all right, tell you what, guys, we're going to go right to the play. Now, let me tell you something before we actually play the play. The video was shot, like I said, on a fan cam, just me with a camera, but I was up there really, really close. You're going to see like a quick video. It's going to go to black for like 30 seconds or so. Use your ears, kids, because it got some really cool stuff going on behind the scenes while we're waiting for the black to come back. About 30 seconds of black. That's my girlfriend up front screaming. She's damn cute. We'll talk about her later. You might even hear her giggle. And then we go right into My Date with a Zombie. So here we go. Produced by End Times Productions for their Atomic Cafe. This is the horror comedy, My Date with a Zombie. Check it out.
So, Jen, I'm really happy you accepted my dinner invitation.
You know, I have to say, Bob, I really wasn't expecting you to ask me out.
Really?
Well, not with me being
A zombie?
I prefer American.
Right. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right, Bob. I guess people just need to get used to the fact that zombies now rule the earth, devouring the flesh of whatever they come upon.
Sounds like we have a fun night ahead of us.
You know, you look mighty tasty. Oh, relax, Bob. I never devour guys on the first date.
I understand. I think you're really nice.
You are so sweet.
Hi, my name is Bob. I'll be your server for tonight.
Hi, Buck. My name is Bob, and this lovely creature is Jen.
Yeah, sure, whatever. So would you like to hear the specials for this evening?
Sounds exciting.
Oh, well, we have a freshly wounded man named Jose. Oh, yeah. He's so spicy. We also have a lawyer that was impaled in the head with a mallet, a construction worker who punctured his lung on a pitchfork, and Siamese twins. Freshly cut in half with a pickaxe.
Is that 2 for 1 special?
Oh my God, for you, absolutely.
Buck? Is there anything on the menu for me?
You do know where you are, right?
A restaurant?
Yes, you're in a restaurant in Soho.
Soho?
Zombie Town, right off of Houston Street. I mean, God, where did you find this one? know what? I suppose if this young lady will have you, then I suppose we can accommodate you.
Oh, that's mighty white of you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you? Was that an insult?
No!
I will not have you walk in here with your pigskin and your beating heart and your breathing. Is that understood?
Buck, I'm sure he didn't mean to insult you. Did you, Bob?
No, not at all. Some of my best friends are zombies. Oh no! I'm dead Americans! I'm dead Americans! I'm dead Americans! I'm dead Americans!
Fuck you, man!
Don't say shit like that!
I'm sorry! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult him.
It's all right. I guess people just need to understand that we're still a little touchy over what happened recently.
Look, for the record, I never agreed with how that went down.
I have to say I'm still a little taken by it.
The army didn't have to dive into that horde of undead with a flamethrower and start throwing hand grenades.
It was terrible.
And it was kind of disgusting what that guy chose to do with a
I heard you. Enough, human!
Don't eat my brain! No!
Do you know how many calories are in that brain of yours?
I don't want to know!
Look, Bob! Let's just have a nice, relaxing dinner, sit down, and have a quiet conversation and enjoy each other's company! Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Asshole. Now appetizers are served.
Is that what I think it is?
Finger food! Oh, and this one has a ring on it! Bonus! Oh, Bob. Did you plan this?
No! No, I didn't. I guess you just got lucky with that ring on that severed finger you just chopped off.
I mean, a girl can dream.
You betcha.
You have got to try one of these.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you've got to try new things. I mean, we are on a date, right?
Yeah.
And we are in the undead part of town, right?
Yeah.
So?
Well, Jen, you don't understand. Thanks for giving me the finger. It's crunchy.
Oh, it's tasty, right?
It's unlike anything I've ever eaten.
I am so impressed with you.
Well, I don't want to smell. Oh, gosh! Oh, no!
Dinner is served. Hi, my name is Tom. I'll be your dinner this evening.
Oh, hi, Tom. My, you look mighty tasty tonight.
Oh, why, thank you. You know, I really hope you enjoy eating me.
This is sick.
Oh, don't be like that. You know, I've accepted my fate. You know, I was walking through the area. I got attacked by someone dead. You know, they severed my spine so I can't move. And, you know, I've accepted my fate and, you know, get eaten.
That is such an amazing attitude. I am so going to enjoy eating you.
Oh, that is fantastic. Thank you. You know, my body, my choice, right?
Absolutely.
That's it. I'm out of here.
What are you saying, Bob?
I thought I could handle this, but I can't. Look, Jen, you're kind of cute and everything for an undead chick, but...
I'm kind of cute for an undead.
Look, I just don't know how to handle this kind of life. I thought that if I opened my mind up and try new things that I can handle it, but I just don't see how you live this way.
I'm not alive, Bob!
Well, that's obvious! I just... No! Come on, Bob!
I like you.
No, don't start crying. No, oh, no, come on. Oh, pretty little thing like you. I'm sure there's a ton of guys out there who wouldn't want a piece of you.
But I want it, Bob! Sure, he walks among a living, but I don't know. I just felt that we have this, I don't know what you call it, destiny.
Oh, just shut up and eat. Dinner is on the house.
I'd be ashamed to go to waste.
You know what? Let me tell you about my ex-boyfriend. He was such an...
Save me a piece of that so I can have a smackerel of that sensual, sexy man, sugar mama. Yep. I've been transformed.
How did it happen?
I was attacked by an unruly mob, a savage undead the moment I left the restaurant. They infected me and now, here I am.
My first thought was to him, here.
It actually wasn't a thought. It was more like destiny.
No shit, Sherlock.
You knew all along, didn't you, sexy zombie hipster little man? You knew that I had to abandon my narrow view of life and see the world through undead eyes. A world where there is no fear, no prejudice, no breathing.
I mean, clearly you are a much hotter zombie. You were wasting your time among the living. There were greater powers at work here, like the 17 roofies I put in your drink. Now, this recently deceased babe was obviously predestined to be with you. And now you will live forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and... And I'll still be a waiter. It's okay, I'm fine with it.
What you're saying is this was meant to be.
Till death do us fall apart.
So there you go, my date with a zombie done by End Times Productions as part of the Atomic Cafe. Those guys effing rock. And there's going to be a lot more stuff I'm going to show from them in future shows. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to go to our first official commercial break of the Strangio Show. Coming up after the commercial break, a little short film I like to call Psycho Consensual. Oh, it's damn fun. Produced by Sawgrass Productions. We're coming back to the Strangio Show right after this.
Here's Mickey B, the Prince of Rock and Roll. Join me for a special oldies show, Volume 2, Saturday, September 22nd, 7 p.m. at the Patchogue Theater, celebrating their 50th anniversary, starring the Duprees. The Brooklyn Reunion, Jimmy Gallagher and the Passions. Emil Stucchio and the Classics, The Mystics, Barbara Harris and the Toys, Larry Chance and the Earls, Still in Style, and Directions Limited. For tickets and information, call 516-822-9612, 516-822-9612, or MickeyB.com, sponsored by.
I was nervous about selecting the perfect paving stones for our project.
There are so many choices, I didn't want to make a mistake.
After all, it is our home.
It had to be the most beautiful patio.
An exquisite driveway.
A stunning backyard oasis.
I chose Astro for the largest selection.
The best prices.
The magnificent displays.
The finest service and expert advice.
I chose
Astro.
Astro Masonry and Supply. Call 631-242-2567 or go to astromasonry.com.
Violently, like a frog on a dissecting table.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Strangio Show. I'm Steve Strangio. Damn it, this is my show right here on Madhouse TV. Well, I wrote this film. It was called Psycho Consensual. I wanted to see what it was like if, like, the guy who was like always stabbing people in the face actually wanted to get to know people. Maybe he just, I don't know, was confused and wanted to fall in love with somebody and didn't know how to do it. So we shot this thing in a place called Hempstead Lake State Park. It's here on Long Island. It's a beautiful park, and it's kind of strange because we shot it on a Sunday, right? And there are joggers like going by, and here I am with a guy wearing a crazy mask. He's got like a big knife and everything, and the joggers are just going by as if it was, it's no big deal. This is what happens every day on Long Island. So we had a pretty good time with that. I want to show you guys two interviews. The first interview is with a man named Dan Marquardt, the man who brought me here to Madhouse TV. Thank you, Dan. And he has a company called Sawgrass Productions. And we got to shoot the film, and I did a little behind-the-scenes interview with Dan. So we're going to cut to yet another fan cam video. It's going to open up with me, and then we're going to meet Dan. The man looks like a cowboy. He looks like a rebel cowboy. The man's a rock star. So let's check out the interview of the behind-the-scenes of Psycho Consensual right now with Dan Marquardt.
Hey everybody, it's Steve. We are on the set today of a movie that I wrote called Psycho Consensual. It's a horror comedy, and it's a parody on those whole guy with a knife stalking a woman in the woods type of deal. So today we're going to be showing you some behind-the-scenes stuff of shooting right here at Hempstead Lake State Park, and it's going to be fun. Stick around. Okay, we're here in the early morning light on a Sunday, and as you can see, our dedicated director, Dan, is setting up. So what's going on?
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Sir.
Getting ready to prepare for the shoot today for Psycho Consensual. Looking forward to it, just waiting for Josh and Laura to appear. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna go about doing some of these shots. I think what I'll do early in the morning is let these guys wake up a little bit, we'll rehearse the lines, let me get the camera set up, and then we'll figure out a running path and a filming path. So.
Well, it's going to be interesting because we actually had a jogger come by here, so we'll see if we freak anybody out tonight. There's a few joggers coming down the path here, so.
Just put on the mask now.
Check out that mask here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there you go.
That's cool.
At first we were thinking the hockey
Josh's
mask.
weapon?
Yeah, Josh's weapon is right there. Can you see that? That's pretty cool.
It's a good weapon.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's plastic.
How are we going to get Josh to run?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have him run like this or run like, good morning. Run like that. You know, so we'll let Josh play with it. I figure, for the most part, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we'll let Josh decide. And then we got, just in case Josh wants to darken his face, a little makeup to put on the face.
All right, cool. So right now we're just going to wait for them to show up, get everything set up. This is part of the fun of filmmaking, kids. Right there. There's show business. Glamour.
Yes. There's definitely show business.
Yep, show business glamour. We're out there. Making a film is always kind of fun because, well, I mean, you have to have a lot of really cool, dedicated people, you know, and this was a short film, and it was actually based on a 1-minute play that I wrote. There's a lot of like 1-minute plays happening in Manhattan these days, and I wanted to see if I could expand it a bit and use some of my favorite actors. We have Laurie A. Zeal. She's in this, which we'll see her later in the film. But first, one of my favorite actors to work with, and I hope he's watching because, man, you know you're one of my favorite actors to work with, Josh Schaefer, who has been in so many of my things, who's actually in my very first play, actually. And Josh is actually in Psycho Consensual, playing the Psycho. He's going to be in another film we're going to see later on in segment 3. But here's Josh. Josh is a funny guy. He's just a regular guy. He likes to have fun during the shoots. So I wanted to see what it was like behind the scenes with Josh. And check out the video right here.
I can't tell if that's a jogger or not. Ladies and gentlemen. Jaeger. Jogging. I think it's called jogging. Apparently you just run. Mr. Josh Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Getting into character, are you? There you go. Our Psycho for today. That's the mask. That's the mask he'll be using right there. It's pretty good.
Does it fit? I mean, what about the back of these pants?
See, also, kids, it's very important to always stock up on Canada Dry and what do you got there? Trail mix? Yeah. People are looking at us. Yeah, we're just shooting the film. Keeps the energy up. How does it feel waking up this morning to do some horror comedy?
Fine.
Yeah, having a good day.
Yeah. I work nights anyway, so I'm topsy-turvy. I mean, I would go to bed till 5 in the afternoon. It's like,
Oh, so this is like normal for you. That's part of the... I can't really define normal for you, I'm sorry. All right, well, Dan's out there getting the stuff ready. We're waiting on Lori right now, and as they say, are you off book?
I'm going to Disneyland!
Woohoo! USA! USA!
Yeah, shot on my Flip camera. A little shout out to Flip. So yeah, that was Josh Schaefer. You know, and every show that I work with on him, he always makes it fun. And Laurier Zeal did a fantastic time playing the woman being pursued. So Psycho Consensual, a little flip on the psycho horror genre. And right now we're going to make the world debut right here at Madhouse TV of Psycho Consensual. Check it out.
Chasing me?
What?
Why are you chasing me?
Because I'm gonna kill you.
But why do you want to kill me?
That's a good question. Huh. Come on, have a seat. Comfy?
Okay.
If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say that you were off to die because you were about to have premarital relations.
I wasn't going to do that. I mean, he tried, but I said no.
You said no.
I said no. Now, why'd you kill all 12 of my friends at the cabin?
I killed all 12 of your friends at the cabin because they were having premarital relations and therefore deserved to die. Duh.
But why did they deserve to die?
You are good. You're good. I'll give you that.
I'm a psych major.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I've been seeing a therapist about my killer instincts. Just had a session this past week.
And when's your next session?
Never. I killed him with a weed whacker. There was blood everywhere. He went down violently, like frog on a dissection table, you know.
Your therapist? Duh. Your therapist?
Oh, right. He said I have some sort of deep-seated emotional issues which can only be satiated if I initiate forceful pursuit of said emotions.
That's pretty fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Because my therapist told me the only way I can achieve emotional gratification is if I open myself up to the powerful pursuit by others.
Do you want to have some premarital relations?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, I'll give you 3 seconds.
So there you go, Psycho Consensual. Someone told me that might actually be a really great name for a punk band. So I don't know. You guys want to name a band Psycho Consensual? Just let me know. Go for it. Have a good time. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, we got more stuff to come right here on the Strangio Show on Madhouse TV. Coming up in the next segment, we have a film that I'm currently filming right now. Actually, I'm going to show you an actual rough cut scene. The entire film is improvisational. We're making up the scenes as we go. And once again, Josh Schaefer, the guy who played the Psycho, he'll be back, but not playing the Psycho. Lots more coming up on the Strangio Show. Stay tuned.
You make me happy too, when you're not trying to push me away.
Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale, 631-777-CASH. Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale, 631-777-CASH. For the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Suffolk County Gold Refinery, 631-777-CASH.
Having problems practicing at home? Not enough space for everyone? Are neighbors giving you problems over sound levels? Then come down to Long Island's #1 music rehearsal studio complex today. Phase 1 in Farmingdale, New York is your place for band practice, open jams, auditions, and recording sessions. For over 25 years, Phase 1 has been the home of countless bands of all styles who develop their musical acts right here. Our highly affordable, state-of-the-art equipment, immaculate spaces, and professional service are always available to meet your musical needs. Phase 1's well-managed, soundproof studios guarantee the highest level of privacy, allowing you to explore your creativity with zero interruption. Are you ready to showcase? Then check out Phase 1's 1,500 square foot super soundstage, complete with all concert quality amps, drum sets, sound engineering, and professional lighting to accommodate you and all of your guests. So, whether you're ready to take your show on the road, or you just want to jam with your friends, then come on down to Phase 1 Sound Studios, where music begins.
drinks a beer from the glass, but that's boring. Das Boot, ooh yeah, that's more like it, keep pouring. I have the German accent, and so of course I love beer. But how much kann sie gut hold? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hier. Das Boot. I have the beer and so I need the light snack. A giant pretzel, totally perfect, cheese goes nicely with that. Now I'm all dirty and tired and probably needs a shower. Energy drink should do, I just need more than 5 hours. So very totally cool. I wake up early and I hunger for breakfast. Buttermilk pancakes, sausage, eggs, bacon, sugar and cinnamon. And for lunch I want the Wiener Schnitzel, ooh yeah, gotta have served with my turd and wash it down with some butter. For dinner is simple, I always eat the same thing. Sauerbraten, goulash, bratwurst, spatzel, has some pepper and mayo. And to top it all off, I think the cake looks amazing. There's just one thing I change, I think it goes without saying. Stick it in the boot.
So what do you think?
Das Beer Boot. Available now at vat19.com.
vat19.com.
Thinking about you a lot. I really miss you.
Okay, so that Das Beer Boot thing, I know my girlfriend Helena is watching that going, yeah, I want that. Yeah, all right, well, it's your Christmas present, all right? I'm getting that for you. Welcome back to the Strangio Show. I'm Steve Strangio, right here at Madhouse TV. So, I'm making this film right now. It's called A Good Man. The whole premise is, what does it take to be a good man? Now, as far as I see, we got a good man, we got a bad boy, and we got a nice guy, all right? And it's all about the battle of how men are perceived in relationships. And I know one of the questions that a lot of women usually have is, why do women feel like they need to change a man? Well, some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Before I show you the actual scene, I shoot, like I said, a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. My girlfriend Helena, who's also in the film, took on a couple of ruffians in this debate. Dan Marquardt and Sergey. Dan is the director of photography for A Good Man. Sergey is one of the cameramen. And they talked about what's the whole deal about why women want to change a man. Let's check that out.
Speaking as one of my own kind, they feel that, okay, I like this guy, but this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix him. And that becomes their mission. And when you're not able to fix them, that's when things kind of go weird.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But that's the thing. You should be like, okay, well, I accept this. I like you for who you are, and that's cool. That's why we're together. And that's it, right? That sounds normal.
You know what women need to realize?
What?
Be yourself.
Exactly.
I don't want you to ever argue that you're doing it wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't be you. You're you.
If you're yourself, you're being you. There's nothing to fix.
I feel that I'm a ninja. And
you're a ninja?
I'm a ninja.
All right.
And I actually Googled ninja, and it came back with no results found. I played it well.
And there you have it.
Thing is that as a ninja, you're supposed to like hide everything,
There
and
you go.
that's
Thank you.
most women in my life don't appreciate that.
Okay.
The thing is that I don't open up for the most part, and every woman I ever dated
And girls don't
wanted
like
me
that.
to open up and be emotionally available. Well, if I'm emotionally available,
They want you to talk
the
about
better
it.
half of the population of this planet will run from me and every other man.
So when a woman says, what are you thinking? What's your response?
Are you thinking anything?
Just like that.
Stone face.
Here's the sound effect. And scene. So there you go, ladies. The question was sort of answered by Sergey, which is this. So don't worry about it. Guys just want to have a good time. Just get to know us. Now, one of the actresses in the scene that's coming up, her name is Tara Connery. She works for a company called Patch.com, and she's actually my editor for a travel show, which you'll see later on in segment 4. One thing I recently found out about Tara, she's an amazing actress. I did not know this, and she's a great improvisational actress as well. So I got a chance to actually sit down with Tara, ask her a few questions about her views on relationships and her views on her character in A Good Man. So what do you say we check out Tara Conry right now talking about her role in A Good Man.
My name is Tara Conry. I'm from Melbourne, a lifelong resident here, and did a little bit of theater in high school. And now I'm acting in The Good Man. I'm playing Tara. She's a little bit different from me, though. She's searching for love, and she's getting frustrated. She's someone who hasn't found the right guy yet, and you can tell, she's been out there in the dating scene, and it's really starting to just wear on her. And she's just ready to find that person. I know, right? Ridiculous. Then, as the night goes on, all he does is keep looking at his phone, probably texting some other girl, who knows. There was a lot of man-hating today. The scenes I was in today, we were discussing with my good friends Lori, and then again with Lori and Helena, just about our different relationships. And most recently, I had been out on a date with this character named Josh. We had a first date that did not go so well. Alright, so the other night I go out with this guy Josh. First date. And already I can tell that it's not going to be. We went bowling, put on my adorable pink shoes, and he's already making fun of them. Like, not just like one little jab, like several. And in the second scene, I actually found someone else to vent with in Helena. She's actually having the opposite experience. She was meeting a guy that was too nice. So somewhere in there, we're both searching for a happy medium and not finding it yet.
So that's kind of like my motivation in the scene, I think. So, and then we just all start bitching like, what is that? Like, you're either too nice or you're too much of a jerk. And like, you're like too much of a jerk, I'm like too much of the nice. And we're dealing with these.
The guys are.
The guys, yeah. Like, we're dealing with the guys that are making us be this person we don't want to be.
I think after a while, when you've been dating for a long time, I think your frustrations can push you over the edge. And sometimes you just meet that person where maybe they can drive you crazy in a good way, or they could drive you crazy in a you need to be institutionalized sort of way. So I think that of everything in life, relationships are the trickiest things because they involve people and you can't control them.
So there you go. Truer words have never been spoken. I mean, one of the things that I would like to explore is all about male-female relationships and all the intricacies that are involved, therein. And when I decided to do A Good Man, which is going to be my first indie feature, I decided I wanted to make it as real as possible. So what I did was I wrote the entire structure. So I know how the film's going to start, the middle of it, and the end. And then in each scene, I wrote out each beat. Now the thing is, when we go do a scene, we always do everything in one take, sometimes two, maybe three. And I work with the actors as director, but then I unleash the actors upon the scene, and they do create a totally improvisational scene. So the scene you're going to see right now is the culmination of the characters of Tara and Josh. These two have been fighting back and forth throughout the entire movie. He was kind of a jerk to her up front when he took her out to a bowling alley and made fun of her pink shoes. And then she came back at him. And now I wanted to humanize these characters and show what it's like when a bad boy finally comes to terms with who he really is. So, the scene you're going to see right now is from A Good Man, completely improvised. This is Tara Conry and Josh Schaefer in the gazebo scene. Check it out.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. Thanks for coming. You know what this place is?
Not really.
This is where my parents first met. I miss my dad.
It has a certain charm to it.
How you been?
Good.
I'm thinking about you a lot. I really miss you.
Really.
Miss you a lot. I've been thinking about you a lot. Thinking about my father and how he taught me a lot of things. One of the most important things he taught.
All right, well, something happened there. I don't know what happened there. Usually the scene's a little longer. It's supposed to be about 3 minutes and 36 seconds. I don't know, something happened in the download. This is live TV, folks. This happens all the time. I mean, I could actually act out the scene, but then again, I would need hand puppets, and that's never good. Hand puppets are never good because that leads to like people jumping around doing this and doing that and whatever. Tell you what, next time we do the show, we'll do the extended, longer version of that scene, and it is a great scene between these two characters when they finally realize who they truly are and who they appear to be, and it's fun. But I tell you what, we got more stuff coming up. We got a couple of travel show segments coming up, which you're going to see. We're going to go to a suburban farm, and then we're going to go to Reister's Bakery. So stay tuned for more of The Strangio Show on Madhouse TV.
At Grossman's. Come on, let's go get organic.
This is Tom Mealy for 1-800-INJURY-LAW. You know, for years, you've heard me talk about people injured in accidents, soft tissue fractures, sometimes even worse. I've made it very clear that you need to understand what happens to your body when in an accident, especially a soft tissue injury. Now, let me get something straight. Firms that try to duplicate my message don't stand up to the years of experience of this team. The bottom line, I am Tom Mealy. The voice you've heard for years, the guy associated with the team of attorneys fighting every day to get you the compensation you deserve. By calling 1-800-INJURY-LAW, I will continue to guarantee my undivided attention as well as the attention of the most talented team of attorneys here on Long Island. Now understand this, 1-800-INJURY-LAW, we're not a bunch of prima donnas. Accidents, they don't keep bankers' hours, and neither do we. It's simple. It's the Harrison Law Group. It's 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Feels great. And I feel healthier already.
It's really a treasure.
It's live TV. It's Madhouse TV. It's The Strangio Show. Hey, everybody. I'm Steve Strangio. Welcome to my show. I think if you get your own show, you should call it by your own name. I think everybody should have their own show. Just call it by their own name. You know, on Facebook earlier today, I kind of mentioned I would do my Bane impersonation from Dark Knight Rises, and maybe I could teach you guys how to do it. It's real simple. Here, watch. Tell you what. This thing right here, right? And watch how you can sound just like Bane.
Hello, I'm Bane from Dark Knight Rises.
It's kind of like, It's kind of like Darth Vader meets Sean Connery through puberty.
We named the dog Indiana.
A little bit of Scooby-Doo in there. Anyway, red Solo Cup. Whoop. So, what do you say we check out some travel stuff? I work for a company sometimes called Patch.com. They have like this hyper local thing. It's really, really cool. And towns from all across the country get a chance to have hyper local news. Hyper local means that, it's really, really, focused on your community. And I got a chance to go through Malvern and West Hempstead for the Malvern West Hempstead Patch.com. And I got to do my own travel show. So we're going to be showing some of the segments of the travel show right here on the Strangio Show. The first one, I don't know if you guys realize this, but there's actually a lot of local farms on Long Island. And the farms are actually located right in the middle of suburbia. I got a chance to check out one of those farms. It was the Crossroads Farms at Grossman's. Check it out right now from Patch.com.
Hey everybody, Steve Strangio for Journey 2. Today we're down on the farm in Malvern. It's the Crossroads Farm at Grossman's. Come on, let's go get organic. With me is Lisa Mitten. Hey, tell me about the significance of the name Crossroads Farm.
Well, we chose the name Crossroads Farm for 3 different reasons. First, the physical location of the farm. It's at the intersection of Hempstead Avenue and Ocean Avenue. So we're physically located at a crossroads.
Who's that guy over there?
Steve, this is our farm manager, Bill Walsh.
Hi, Steve. Bill.
Bill is Steve from the Patch.
Tell me about the types of crops that you have here.
Well, we're out here in the middle of tomatoes, peppers, eggplant. We've got a nice flower bed over there.
So it's like a really great Sunday dinner. You have all the really good vegetables. Have some flowers on top of that.
For dessert, sure.
Yeah.
Second, this property itself was at a crossroads because at one point it was being considered for development, and it no longer is because Nassau County purchased the property. So this is now owned by Nassau County residents. We were selected to operate an organic farm here.
We have a tough act to follow. The Grossmans were here for a long time. They were great farmers.
This is just our first year.
I feel like I want to throw a baseball or something. Field of Dreams, get it? Anybody?
If you build a farm, they will come.
There we go. Thank you.
The third reason why we chose the name Crossroads Farm is that agriculture itself across the United States is at a crossroads. For decades, the motto has been get big or get out. But at that same time, there's a resurgence of local community-based agriculture all across the country, all across Long Island, and even all across Nassau County.
What do you think is the best thing about working this land?
The thing I enjoy the most is the location.
Yeah.
And all the great people that I meet here in Malvern and the surrounding Nassau County and everyone that comes to visit.
It's not just being friends with vegetables, it's being friends with people.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I think that's what's really all about. Let's just stand here and pose. I've always used to drive past here and always say, that's great land. I mean, we can do more with that. And you've done it. And that's what's so fantastic about it. And actually being here and standing in the middle of it feels great. And I feel healthier already.
It's really a treasure that's going to be preserved forever.
Corn!
What can I say? I love corn. That was a good time. So yeah, check out the Crossroads Farm at Grossman's. It's a really cool farm. They're doing a fantastic job. They actually have a farm stand right there. You can go and hang out and get some really amazing fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers, whatever you need. So we also traveled to one more place, which is like one of my favorite places in West Hempstead, Long Island, in New York, if you're watching this globally. And it's a really cool place where this really amazing man named Carl Riesterer is a local legend. This was actually the very first travel show I ever did. So I got to hang out with Carl and I got to find out what goes on behind the scenes of a bakery. Check it out.
You know, a great philosopher once said, life moves pretty quickly. Sometimes you got to stop and take a look around every once in a while. Okay, that's Ferris Bueller. But still, words to live by. Hey everybody, my name is Steve, and welcome to Journey 2. Today we're at a local landmark in West Hempstead, Riesterer's Bakery and Cafe. Come on in, let's get ourselves a cookie. Oh yeah, that smells like a bakery. Hey Carl, how you doing? Good seeing you.
Glad they just stopped by.
Excellent place so
What
far.
happened? The smell drew you in here?
It
or-
was like those cartoons where the smell grabs you and pulls you in. My God, it's amazing.
Well, when you go by this place and you smell all the cinnamon and the chocolate,
Yeah.
it just pulls the people in, and that's what we want.
Take me on a tour.
Why not?
Let's
That's
go.
what
Let's
we're
check
here
this
for.
place out. I gotta see this. Here we go. Let's make this happen.
Oh.
I'm seeing some cookies.
You want to see cookies first?
I want to see how these are made.
Okay, terrific. Well, these are some of the cookies that they're decorating right now.
Oh, look at
we
that.
make all different kinds.
Wow. Very pretty cookies.
Very
Very
pretty.
nice cookies.
We
This-
even do logos and all that. Anything that you can think of. If you have a picture of it, we can copy it.
So we can make a Patch.com cookie.
Definitely. When you walked in the door,
Yeah.
I ask you for a patch picture.
Yeah.
And we put it on our computer.
So right now she's actually taking the logo and she's peeling it off.
Right, because we put it through our printer, and it's printed on, well, like gum paste.
So I'm not actually eating paper here. I'm
No,
eating
no,
like
no,
a
this
like a
is
gum paste.
all edible.
Well, tell you what. While those cookies are getting ready, what do you say we take me around? Show me some more.
Okay, this is probably one of the biggest ovens on Long Island. This will bake 70 pans of cookies at a time, or muffins, or whatever. And it works like a big Ferris wheel. As the shelf comes up, we just slip it in, we come back around, and we just pull it out.
Now, what exactly are the ingredients to put in here? Is it
Buttercream?
And buttercream.
Butter
and
is
cream.
amazing.
Yeah.
And shortening.
Shortening.
And then a little flavoring.
How much would this make?
It'll make about 100 pounds.
100 pounds of buttercream. 100 pounds of buttercream sounds like that's a fun Saturday night for me. Hello?
Hello?
Is there anything in here I can eat?
No, I'm empty now.
All right.
Okay, where we go?
We're in the final back area.
This is our prep area.
So the prep area basically is just what it says. I mean, everything that needs to be either finished and or little details added to.
These are some cookies that were just dipped.
You know, I'm doing everything I can not to like eat everything on this tray. Don't you guys have like a really cool truck? Let's take a look at the truck outside.
Okay.
Out in front of the really cool truck here. Tell me about the history of Reese's.
Well, the bakery started back in 1931. We can see on the sign.
Nice.
My mom and dad came over from Europe, and they had all the jobs in the city, and they worked upstate in some of the hotels.
Yeah.
And it was tough times. It was during the Depression. So they said, you know, we're not making any money doing anything like that. And a bakery came up for sale out on the island here. So they said, well, let's try it. My father was a master baker from Germany. One of the great things about the bakery business is it's a happy business.
Yeah.
People come in here, they're buying birthday cakes, they're buying anniversary, weddings,
Yeah.
do a lot of wedding cakes. But these are all happy occasions in people's lives. We just like putting a smile on everybody's face.
Here we are behind the counter, looking out. I've always wondered what it felt like to be behind the counter.
Right.
Here it is, folks. Let's check this out. The very first official Patch.com cookie. Oh, that's a good cookie.
It's a good cookie.
That's a good cookie.
Are you the cookie monster?
What do you love about coming here, and what do you love about this place?
Well, I like the family history. I think of my mom and dad. I think of the kids growing up in it. And it's one of those things that it's my whole life.
That's America in cookie form. Take me a bite. Oh, yeah. That's good. See you guys next time with more Journey 2. There you go, Journey 2 on Patch.com, and check out Patch.com on the web. Well, gang, that's it. That's my show, the Strangio Show, my first ever show, and I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We're going to be here every week. I got so much stuff I want to share with you, and if you want to share this show, please do. Check it out on madhousetv.com and also on comedyhooha.com as well. I want to thank everybody, thank the Madhouse crew. They're effing excellent. Helena Noel, I love you, baby. I'm going to be seeing you soon. Thanks, Mom, and thank you, Dad. This has been the Strangio Show. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here.